Hey guys, Colbert here. Welcome to another Raid Shadow Legends video. Guys, in this one, we'll be showcasing my all rares Fire Knight 20 team. Of course, that's not my usual team. My usual team farms at around 1 minute 15 to 1 minute 30 at 100% win rate, which is very good for me. I can't really go faster than that, and it works for me when I do farm the Fire Knight. So Fire Knight tournament is going on right now, guys. I hope you haven't started yet farming it. That's not the way to go. You guys need to wait for the event to go live, the Dungeon Divers event, and then start farming it. I hope you're just doing the champion training today. So you would be wasting a ton of potential for the Dungeon Divers if you're spending your energy today. So wait until tomorrow to start it. And until tomorrow, guys, if you're beginners in the game, of course, you're gonna have more rares than anything in the game, depending on your luck, of course. And I'm gonna showcase my team that I have here that I've built. Basically, it's 2 Coldhearts, 1 Bellona, 1 Soulbone, and of course the almighty Apothecary there, the strongest of the rares, who is always in all the rare teams. So this team definitely farms this stage 20 at about 2 minutes, 2 minutes 30, depending on your lucky crits and depending on who gets procs and who doesn't. So I'll quickly go over the gear for everyone, or should I go for the run first? Let's go for the run first and then we'll go for the gearing. So this is full auto. The big thing here, guys, is of course Bellona has a stun set. You're gonna see what happens with him in the stun set. So we already have 2 stuns there. We have a defense down on almost all of them. So no, it's on all of them, and it definitely helps our damage go over just more smoothly. Of course, it's the weaker version of a defense down. So Bellona has like a ton of debuffs available through his kit. He has a defense down, an attack down, and with the stun set, he also has a stun. So it kind of makes it like a huge control kind of champion when you do have Bellona going in there. So you see the wave is down at about 37 seconds. I know it's slow compared to other teams with epics and legendaries, but this, guys, is an all rares team with champions that you're gonna use in a ton of places. Like the 2 Coldhearts are just fantastic for even end game Fire Knight teams, but also, you know, that Spider 20 teams. So definitely a good investment there. Then we also have Apothecary, who is definitely a solid investment for all kinds of teams, also for dungeons, you know, the faction wars. And also here, as you can see, the Fire Knight 20 with this all rares teams. Then we've got Soulbone Boy, who does have a fantastic kid, an A1 that's an all AoE. She's got a ton of crit, which is within her skill set, and she also has a crit rate aura, which benefits everybody in the team, even Apothecary, who can crit heal. So 1 minute 30 to reach the boss. Now we have about a minute or so to reach that 2:30-minute mark, which I said in the beginning, to actually take down the boss. So you see the shield is down immediately. Everybody does their moves. There's the defense down. That's what we wanted. Soulbone shot there from Soulbone. Boyer is like having it's like having another Coldheart there, but of course not a max HP damaging skill. So here we're controlling as much as we can the Fire Knight's turn meter, and that's what we need basically. Look at that. The Fire Knight is almost down. We don't want him to take a turn. Hopefully we'll rotate through our skills. There we go. We had that Soulbone there, but we got resisted. So this is possibly going to go a bit longer than usual. So that was very unlucky if you guys saw that. So it's like a 2%, I think, chance to get resisted. She's also strong affinity there. I don't know what happened, but whatever. We're going to take down the boss right now. 2 minutes 26. If we didn't have that hurdle there, it would have been faster, like 2 minutes 10. So I do enjoy this team a ton. I think it's like a ton of fun to have all these champions leveled up. Bellona is going to help for faction wars. Soulbone is just fantastic. We got an attack flat savage set, but let's go over and look at their gear. I said what kind of gear they had throughout the video, but we really need to go through all of them. So Bellona, guys, has a stun set. He's over 200 speed, which is kind of essential when going over the dungeons. It helps you go twice before the enemy waves, and especially having a stun set, it's like more chances for you to stun. So his gearing overall is not really important. I want him to have enough accuracy for his skills to actually land those debuffs, but also, you know, ton of speed so he can go twice. Critical rate, critical damage is not important, but it's totally beneficial if you want to make those runs way faster. You would have as close to 100% crit rate, of course, and as much critical damage as possible. Here we have, gear that's level 12 ring here, 16 amulet and banner, which are kind of important critical damage, and accuracy definitely help. Those are 5-star. I could put 6-star, but it still works on how it is. Everything is maxed out, and it's easy to max out for Bellower with all those rare skill books. Of course, for masteries, we went for Fearsome Presence. We want to have that extra 5% chance to stun. So we go from 18% to 23%. So that's a really solid mastery to take. I have not maxed this out, so I could take possibly Sniper, but I think Bellower does not benefit from Sniper, or does he? Does he benefit from it? 50% chance. Yeah, I could have actually taken Sniper there. I don't know why I stopped taking his best friends. Maybe I should finish him. But yeah, definitely take Sniper when you do get Bellower and use this kind of set on him. So a speed set and a stun set, I think is the best way to go for a Bellower that's not a farmer for 12-3. So next up is both the Coldheart. They have similarly built kind of sets. It's all random. This one actually has the speed sets, but I think she's slower than the other one. I think one is much slower than the other. So these are the Coldhearts that I use. I want them a bit tanky. So you're going to see an HP. Wow, this is an HP flat. Hell Hades. This was, I wanted to do this, okay? Yeah, it was when I was starting out. I won't sell that item. It has cool substats. So, we do have critical rate, critical damage, speed, and HP substats there. It's fantastic for Coldheart to actually get those rates that she needs. So over 200 speed, 65% here, critical rate. I want this to be a bit higher, so hopefully to 70%. But with Soulbond there as the lead, we get over this percentage, and 70% is all that we need. 254 critical damage with Helm Smasher, over 200 accuracy, and of course 38,000 health, which is a ton of health, and it's needed to get surviving when you kind of get hit through the waves or by the boss in the end. So of course critical damage on the amulet and accuracy on the banner. All the skills are maxed out, and as I said, Helm Smasher here on the mastery page. They are both built the same way, similarly built, trying to get a 70% critical rate, critical damage, and speed at over 200. And then we also have our Apothecary. Apothecary here, guys, is built with a Relentless set. If you don't build your Apothecary with a Relentless set, you haven't experienced what it means to be getting those boosts all the time, like a 3-turn cooldown on the boost. It's just fantastic with the Relentless set. He's already too fast. He's at 240 speed with the Relentless, and a speed set is just fantastic for him. That's the way to go. Just try it out, guys, and you won't regret it if you do have a spare Relentless set with a bit of extra speed than usual. And then finally, guys, we do have Soulbond Boyer. Soulbond is a fantastic champion. I'll always recommend having at least one of them because she has, 58% chance to crit, plus 25 base from all her skills. Have an extra 25% chance to crit, and then another 12% from that aura. She gets as close to 100% as possible with getting also like a ton of critical damage. It's just great. I do have attack sets on her, but it still kind of works. And then also War Mastery, because I was using her as my spider tank. If you don't want to use this kind of mastery page, you can go, of course, for Helm Smasher instead of War Master, and the support tree to get that extra bit of accuracy there, and better chance for you to land that A3 with her to basically decrease the enemy's turn meter to 0, which is very similar to Coldheart. So this is the team that I use, guys. These are their masteries and equipment. What do you guys think? Do you have a better team? I would like to see that down in the comments if you have a team that's a bit faster. Of course, I thought of using a War Maiden in there instead of a Soulbond, just to get a bit, the higher defense down on all the enemies. But then I said, I don't think she's worth taking to 60, so I didn't take a champion to 60 just to try this out. Definitely, in the case we have something like this in the future, like an all rares Fire Knight team, then this team will definitely take it down and just be my farm team. So, guys, thanks a lot for watching this video. If you want to see more videos like this going on dungeons with weaker teams, leave it down in the comments below what you want to see in a specific dungeon, like ice golems, maybe, which is maybe the hardest one for weaker champions to go in. And I'll try to take that out for you guys and showcase the team for there. Thanks a lot, guys, for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you in the next one. See you guys.